Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. In the last episode we took out the entire war map here, including like 3 extra missions, which it took forever. But off camera I went back and I checked over all the facilities, leveled them up. I leveled up all the characters to level 43. Realized I was almost out of money by the time that I finished it. Went and sold everything. Went and used all of the magic herbs and other items that we've been collecting over the last few maps, war maps. And then I checked to see what the dancer class was. It's a master class. It's a master seal class. And on top of that, it's only obtainable through the sword character line, so Shez and Petra can learn it, and Petra's closer to finishing her class, so I'm gonna wait until she finishes Trickster, and then we're going to make Petra Dancer to see what it does. It looks like we get the Scythe of Sariel for an S rank reward on our main mission here, though. Level 43, the pacification of Hrim. Flames of unrest have engulfed Hrim territory. To prevent the violence from spreading any further, you head for the town said to be the root of the chaos. Let's see what those who slither in the dark are up to. Should be lovely shop of horrors in this map, or at least I'm assuming it'll be like a shop of horrors. Hanneman's here.
We're too late, Professor. She's the only one left.
And there's Leonie.
What an abhorrent sight.
Not my Miguel. Give me back my little boy.
Yeah, sounds pretty fucking bad. A couple of the characters in the map, the camp map, they mentioned Hanneman, especially Manuela. She mentioned that they saw Hanneman in this territory, or at least there were murmurs that he was around. So he'll be here. Don't know if we'll be able to, if we're going to have to fight him or not, but we'll see.
I'm so sorry, but your boy he's gone. Please, you must live on. Come with us. Leonie, will you take her? I'll check down the other way.
Come with me, ma'am. It'll be all right.
That's right. Leonie was off doing her own thing with the Golden Deer on a time skip. She joined a mercenary company, right? Maybe one of Gerald's old mercenary companies. So she wouldn't be like privy to all of the Alliance stuff. She might hear murmurs, but she wouldn't be allied with them, would she?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, we need to move.
We are hopelessly outnumbered. It seems these streets will be my grave.
If they're hopelessly outnumbered, it sounds like this is a rescue mission.
This town's even worse than the others. Quickly. Wait, is that Professor Hanneman? Does that fool really think he can contain this alone? Everyone, to me. We're mounting a rescue. I will not lose one more innocent life today.
These monsters are gonna pay.
This one's personal. Alright, rescue the citizens. Evacuation shelter is captured. So this is the evacuation shelter. Damn, 30. I have to waste 30 out of 70 to persuade Leonie. It doesn't look like persuading Hanneman's a thing. I don't think I'm going to save Leonie, actually. As much as I hate to say it, we were doing sort of like a kill everything run, weren't we? Let's see what this is. Slightly strengthen allies for a period of time at the start of battle. Assign an archer unit to protect allies as they advance. Rally the vigilantes. Summon vigilantes to protect the citizenry's evacuation point. We're definitely doing that one. Build a bridge. Yes, absolutely. It looks like in order to really get anywhere, you're going to need that bridge to be built. Well stocked. Stock the allied strongholds with healing items. I don't think we need that. Assign staff officers. Do I want to persuade Leonie? I like Leonie a lot. I would really rather not kill her. You know what? Fuck it. Going back on my word. Leonie is the one we're saving. We are persuading her to join our army. She's not allied with the Alliance, right? It's fine. Alright, so we need... It looks like Bernadette is good for this map. Let's see who you're good against. You're good against everyone over there, so I might use Caspar as well. And while Yuritsa is good, Ferdinand's better. I suppose I should also mention, Hubert is absolutely broken right now. I got him a Brave Tome plus 31 off screen. I definitely went and upgraded a lot of the mage's weapons. This thing has 305 might, making him by far our strongest character in the game. It is insane. In comparison, I guess, Shez, her silver sword plus 35 that I made for her only has 190 might. And the whole reason that this thing has 305 might is because this right here, Reckless Power level 3, it happened when I sort of, I guess, repaired this Brave Tome. It sacrifices weapon durability to greatly increase might, which means he won't be able to use his Death and Banshee combat arts, but in return, I mean, 305 might, Jesus Christ. And I also gave Caspar Dragon Claws. These were a A-rank rusted pair of gauntlets that I repaired after getting the blacksmith the ability to repair A-rank weapons. So, these things have 169 might and 165 durability, and they boost consecutive hits and critical rushes, which is pretty nice. We are not having both of these guys out here, I don't think. We're going to move Linhart over here, and then we're going to throw in... Do I want to throw in Petra? I don't think I want to throw in Petra. Instead of Petra, let's throw Manuela in there for a bonus. And then Dorothea... I kind of want Constance and... Dorothea, my apologies. You are being swapped out for either Constance or Happy. Let's go for Happy.
Fine.
I gave Happy a Silver
What's the
Tome
plan?
plus 34 that has 196 might, so she's as strong as Shez in terms of just weapon strength, I guess. So, she'll be there supporting us all. And it looks like Awakening Gauge. We have 1,500 enemies to defeat in 15 minutes, and we can't take 50% of our health. So let's get it going here.
This is a rescue.
Oh boy. This is a rescue first mission, Edelgard. You are correct on that.
Here I go.
Ooh, this
No
this
mistakes.
music. I love this song in the base game.
It seems you could use some help. Here goes.
Ooh,
I got you.
the brass section.
Right then, let us go to work. Shall we join hands?
Prepare to be amazed. I'm right here with you.
Okay,
It's
so we'll
Bernie's time to
send
shine.
you
Sure hope
around.
this goes okay.
There is not a question of can. Leave this to me.
You go that way.
So, what should I be doing again?
I guess I'll take you over here.
First and foremost, we must save the townsfolk from
Oh
danger,
man,
as well as the brave fighters.
I love his song. It's so good.
The perpetrators of this atrocity may be hiding amidst the chaos. If you find them, they are to be shown no mercy.
To protect the evacuees, we must defend this shelter at all costs.
Dodge that.
Stay on your guards.
How many of these ruffians are there? I can't protect everyone forever.
Yeah? You wanna
Professor
die?
Heinemann is in trouble.
Ah!
We can't afford to lose him. Please let us take this place.
Goodbye.
Somewhere to hide.
There goes these tricksters. Take them down real quick.
Wait, that's...
That was a bad level up. Oh, hell yeah, jam it. Oh yeah, this one's going on the workout playlist.
Excuse me.
Absolutely going on the playlist. Hello, Leonie.
I'd rather die than accept aid from the people who killed Captain Gerald. But the townsfolk need you, so I'll put my feelings aside.
Oh, that's right. I wonder if she would join you normally if you didn't kill Gerald.
Imbeciles!
I wonder. That would be interesting.
Perish!
Finally got that trickster. God damn. Die. These guys are taking way too long. Wait, what? Oh! She sighed and called in the Great Wolf. I didn't even realize what was happening for a second there. I was so confused. I was like, there was no demonic beast notification on my screen, or at least I don't think there was. And all of a sudden, there you go.
Bernie's time to shine.
Get him, Bernie.
Sure hope
Go.
this goes well.
There's not a question. Leave this
Kill
to me.
it.
So, what should I do? Sure.
Kill it. Alright, we're going. Gatekeeper, huh?
Please let us.
Really? Your friends get to be genocidal maniacs, and you decide,
Is anyone there?
alright, we're just gonna keep the gate, I guess. Looks like we've got stuff back here.
Ignore the cries of citizens in danger.
Yeah, we gotta get these citizens out of here. Alright, first off,
There's not a leave this
kill
to me.
that guy. And you,
So,
instead of
sure, let's
that,
try
kill
it.
that guy. Alright, we'll take this guy out.
Let's do this.
Animal's in trouble, that's not good.
Find a way to endure.
Let's do this.
There we go. I just gotta eliminate these guys as quickly as I can,
Thank you.
so that I can
That was too close.
move forward and protect Hanneman. Alright, go. Let's go, Leonie. Alright, take these guys out real quick. Oh, much better cinematic, now that we've got the camera on our side. Wow!
We'll do it together.
It's gonna suck having to get rid of Happy and Constance in the next few routes, but oh well. Hanneman.
I never
Von
doubted you
Esser.
would come.
I did not know that was his last name. Interesting. We'll wait for you to finish your paltry attack and give you a better tornado.
That was certainly close. I am much
Was
obliged
close.
for your assistance.
Thank goodness we got to Professor Hanneman in time.
This has been a fine place to conduct business. Keep at it, friends. There's coin to
Oh,
be
Pilardo. Huh. Didn't expect to see him in this game. Then again, I guess if you've got the opportunity. Alright, let's get him. Goodbye. Alright, what do I do? What do I do? Everything's saved, right? So you guys are free to run roughshod up here. I guess we'll send you up there to guard Leonie. And then Bernie, you go crazy.
There's not a question of can.
Yeah, we'll have him take that guy out because he's getting close to the base there.
Excellent. All the citizens are safe.
Good. Citizens are safe. There's a thief. Woo. Oh, you are so screwed, buddy.
How dare they steal from the people?
I see a good crossing. Won't we be able to construct a bridge?
Alright, strategy initiated.
Good thing we collected all those materials. Build a makeshift bridge, quickly.
The bridge created a new path.
Now we can make sure this plunder is returned to its rightful owners.
Shez defeated 500 enemies.
Your power is truly fascinating.
I need to go down and the other direction. Where is... Oh, he's still fighting that guy. Okay. I'll wait until I get a notification for it. And then we will send him elsewhere. Looks like everything over here is still...
Let's do this!
I'm not gonna wait for you.
Let's get it over with.
That attack takes too long. I love how she looks behind her and she's just like, yep, just go ahead, buddy.
We'll do it together.
I've got you now.
All right. Take that guy out. And now we head this way to the Trickster. There's a lot of tricksters here. I guess they needed a class to represent the ruffians and the brigands, but those classes are a little bit too low, aren't they? Why am I frozen? I'm so confused. I don't like you guys.
Let's get it over with.
Yeah, we're just gonna do this again real quick.
We'll do it together.
I've got you now.
Yeah, once we complete this class, I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe make Shez something else, but honestly, I don't think I really need many more skills at this point. I think we're probably set. I'm literally only going this way so that I can get this key with the chest in the top right. If you're wondering. Well, it looks like Ferdinand is done, and he is coming this way to slaughter everything. In which case, yeah, that's fine. Oh, and Caspar, you're fine now. Go beat things up. I guess we can't beat anything up until we go after Pallardo, can we? I'm going the wrong way.
Capture this
Sorry. Yeah, you take care of that. Oh, nice. Out of the way of this guy.
No,
Dodging.
I'm not him. You've got the wrong... Fine, have it your way.
What was that voice like? Fine, have it your way. Alright, chest key. Hi, Pallardo. Bye, Pallardo.
Let's get it over with.
Look, I don't use Shez on many of the other
We'll do it together.
maps, so I gotta raise her level somewhere. And if it's gonna be the main mission, then that's what it's gonna be. Alright, 700, oh, it said Pallardo question mark.
The double I planted turned out to be a stroke of genius. Now to take my leave while the taking is still good.
Damn, that sucks.
Wait, so the other guy was a fake? No fair! You'll pay for that!
Why does he take so much offense to that? That's so funny. You know, I just sent Caspar randomly over here, but he's right at the right spot. Isn't this nice?
Let's get it over with.
Goodbye.
We'll do it together.
And gone.
I should have stayed a merchant. The money came easier.
Yeah, you probably should have. I mean, that was probably a poor life decision on your part to start stealing things.
Wasn't he one of the merchants who frequented Garreg Mach?
Oh, was he?
Someone help me!
Hey, we can go this way. Where are you? Come here. Bernie, I guess go after that guy.
So,
You.
what should I be doing again?
I'm gonna send you further in.
There's not a question of can.
And
Only a
you
matter of will.
go grab that chest. Oh, Metides here. Or Metidi.
Kill that man and strip his bones of whatever you can find.
Who?
There's trouble to the east.
Alright, fuck it.
We haven't a moment to lose.
You guys are pissing me off.
There are still
Fuck off.
people under attack. We must be giving them assistance.
Goodbye.
Monster! You'll pay for this!
Save your breath.
Ain't no way you survived, buddy.
Tear your limbs from your body.
You have no reason to survive. You have no right to survive. Literally mashing.
I'll take this place down
Look
before
at this shit.
strap your armor on.
Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Well, Ferdinand opened the chest. I don't know what it was, but I hope it was like something cool.
Excuse me.
Jesus. Can you guys stop hurting me and just die? That'd be cool. Thank you. Damn, I'm still not gonna kill you. What's that? There's so many Grimoires over here.
Like this? This is...
Base captain? Base captain? Base
You
captain?
might be able to cross more easily.
Oh, there's another bridge. Controls to lower the drawbridge.
Let's get it over with.
Okay, I guess we're doing this here. I'm just gonna watch all the people behind us.
We'll do it together.
They're just standing there and staring at us, watching us do everything. Cool.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Alright, where's the drawbridge controls? Right here?
You could take someone
Cool.
like me down in no time.
Got it. Alright, everyone's allowed through now. Let's go. What have we got this way? Entity and like 5 Grimoires and shit. A lot of stuff.
Let's get it over with.
Yeah. Let's get it over with. Get out of here.
We'll do it together.
Goodbye. I guess Metidi's dead, because that was a very long time. Maybe not. Oh no, he actually is dead.
Please, don't leave me behind.
We're just really getting rid of all of the one-off named chapter bosses, aren't we?
That man may be depraved, but orchestrating all of this is beyond his meager capability. Our true enemy is those who slither in the dark.
Yep. So where are they? Oh, here comes the demonic beast.
wager they have been quite eager to spring this little surprise on us.
We can't allow any more damage to the town. We must eliminate the monster ourselves.
Well, first I gotta kill this Grimmery, because he's annoying. Alright, go get that citizen. What are you guys doing?
I've got
All out offensive on that thing.
Poison? You cowards waste your weapons.
No! Not Leonie.
LEONIE has been poisoned. Bring her to the shelter for treatment at once.
Persuade Leonie. So this is where we persuade her.
It's Leonie, right? Look, you've done enough. Come with me and let's get you looked at.
Come on.
I don't need pity from murderers.
Oh.
I owe you my life.
Well, I guess she's gonna die. So if you kill, I guess if you just kill Gerald, then you just aren't allowed to recruit her at all.
We'll do it together.
Or maybe if you tried to do it with Shez, you can't do it. I don't know. It's something like that. We rescued all of the citizens at least.
People have been saved. Now we can be returning to the task at hand.
Well, Leonie's gonna fucking die.
I'm gonna make it.
That's your own fault. I tried, but we already killed Gerald, so I guess that's not possible. You know, this game has done more for Leonie in terms of, like, making her care about Gerald than the base game did, gonna be honest. Because there was, like, no dialogue, there was nothing. It was just one little bit of extra dialogue when you talk to her the month after. That was it. That was all you got.
This spell creature is no match for us. Is that all?
Well, she's almost dead. I'm down still.
I am your man.
There we go. There goes Leonie. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, Captain. I couldn't keep my promise.
Well, that's your own damn fault. I feel no sympathy for you. I would have recruited you, but you were stupid. So fuck you. Alright, demonic beast down. What's next?
Thank goodness. We no longer have to worry about the town being demolished.
I should have known these thugs would serve as little
There's
more
Solon.
than bait.
Hello, Solon. Die, Solon. Oh, wait. I should do this with Caspar because he's a mage, isn't he?
My name is Solon, and I am the savior of this beast-infested world.
Speaking of Geralt and the people responsible.
Amazing.
You son of a bitch. Well, Ferdinand's already in there because he's quick, right?
Your man.
So, this is fine. Fuck you.
First we will break this magic, then we will break the madness.
Do not make the foolish mistake of trying to take the man alive. Solon must be struck down, here and now.
Did it. That wasn't an issue.
Another chance will present itself ere long.
Why are you alive still? Why didn't we get... Oh, come on, Ferdinand.
We knew he would try to escape, yet still we cannot stop him.
This should put an
Yeah,
end to
magic
the
does that.
disturbance in town.
Unless you were able to cast silence on him, I mean, you're kind of screwed. Well, stage complete. Don't know if we got enough enemies killed, but we'll see.
We have finished assessing the damage, and it is a grim picture indeed. Thanks to the swift action of our rescuers, we were able to free the abducted townsfolk. However, There are still countless victims who have lost their homes and families.
The bandits are targeting the most populous towns here. And it appears the Alliance is dealing with the same problem across the river in Ordelia land. I can't give back what they lost. All I can do is give them the time they need to heal and rebuild. Yet, perhaps the most vexing part is that Solon and the others slithered out of our grasp again, and we barely know more about them than when we started.
Very true.
My apologies, Your Majesty. Their warping magic is unlike the white magic we know, and as yet cannot be disrupted or thwarted.
Oh, it can't even be countered with silence?
Additionally, a town such as this gives them far too many places to hide.
I'm not blaming you, Hubert.
The guy didn't even seem fazed by us. What do you think they're after?
Nothing savory. That much is certain.
I've heard enough. Proceed as we discussed.
Yeah, I do wonder what they're after, considering, I mean, Arval probably being, like, the Sothis version for the Agarthans.
Make sure the survivors have everything they need to carry on.
Definitely interesting. No! Are you serious? 3? 3? You suck. Well, at least people are leveling up. That sucks. 3 KOs. I was 3 KOs away. God damn it.
Break new boundaries.
Hey, Asura Master. Learned the ability The Creation. Hello? Have to check that. Oh, extra large bullion, so that was worth like, what, 12,000 gold or something? Opening that chest? Definitely worth it. And we kind of breezed through that map too.
Edelgard, why was it so important for us to suddenly convene like this? We are quite busy preparing to remobilize the troops, you know.
Yeah, we were going to go back and take on the kingdom, weren't we?
Ah, Ferdinand. Have you not noticed the flock of messengers coming and going?
Uh-oh.
I doubt anyone's missed it with all the commotion they're causing. What happened?
I am sorry you have to repeat your report. But would you mind telling everyone here what you told us?
I come with the most urgent message from Burgley's territory. Fort Merceus has been seized.
Caspar, your older brother sucks.
It happened after most of the garrison left to deal with Hrimlands. Apparently, some of the remaining troops staged a rebellion from within. At the same time, the fort was besieged by unidentified mages, along with the army of the former Duke Ire.
So they're going to try and take back the Empire while we're distracted with the war.
Together, they managed to reach the heart of the fortress and seize control. As we speak, they hold hostage many key commanders and their families.
Ire? Then the man behind all this is...
Your dad.
The former Duke himself, my lord. It seems he's come out of hiding.
Yep. That's not unexpected.
I see.
They're using the hostages as leverage over our loyal soldiers to force them into their ranks.
Yep.
It seems
That's
they intend to use the fort as a launch
the way to
point for
do
a
it
march
if
on the
you're going to be dastardly.
Wait, what? That's catastrophic! My brother is stationed at Fort Merceus. Is he even doing anything about it?
He probably has been killed.
Count Burgley's successor, who was serving as
Okay, prisoner.
commander, was taken
Well,
prisoner.
maybe we'll get to see what model he has or
He made
something
the
like
prudent
that.
decision of refusing to join the rebellion.
Not sure if that's good news or bad news, but I know I'm glad he's not dead.
The former Duke Ire has vowed to overthrow the Emperor, and is even now calling on the other lords to join the cause. To my knowledge, there have been no takers so far. But given time, who can say?
There is no shortage of rotten nobles whose status. There is unrest.
Oops, I skipped that.
in the Empire. Make no mistake.
Absolutely.
As if we haven't dealt with a lifetime's worth already. Obviously, these people don't care about anyone but themselves.
This is calling for swift action. We must retake the fort with quickness.
Our fortunes continue taking one poor turn after another. Still, there's nothing for it. We must deal with Ire's machinations immediately and decisively.
Try to look on the bright side, Your Majesty. This could be our chance to dispose of everyone who opposes you in one fell swoop.
I doubt it. I feel like they probably have planned for that already. I mean, they're not stupid. They did this for a reason right now when we were as far away as possible so that they could have enough time to do all of these plans at once. So likely, I think that they're probably... If I were them, I would take... I would leave some forces stationed at Fort Merceus to do battle with them, and then I would take the main instigators like Solon and Talus, and I would take them to Imbar and try and seize the capital. Because, I mean, the Empire's army, the main force of it is going to be trying to take back Fort Merceus, right?
Scarlet blaze, severing the past. After a furious march, Edelgard's army restores a measure of peace to the imperiled lands of Hrim, only to learn of a revolt at Fort Merceus, staged by the deposed Duke Ire. The disturbance in Hrim was but a feint to give those who slither in the dark time to capture Merceus, and eventually the capital of Enbar. But Edelgard moves to thwart them.
Have you heard?
And just as you say right there.
Viscount Menya has hastened from afar to join your cause.
Viscount Fenya and Menya.
Our houses, Fenya and Menya, share a distant blood ancestor.
They also share very bad naming conventions.
Now we stand together again to save the Empire from her plight.
Hastened from afar with what? That miserable smattering of soldiers?
God, your voice is bad. It's so gravelly. It definitely does a good job of making you hateful.
From what I hear, Menya's heir is a rabid supporter of the Emperor. Are you certain the father is not being foisted on us just to get him out of the picture?
Absolutely not. And besides, all of House Fenya is united behind you. If we appeal to the other lords jointly, I'm certain a multitude of troops will flock to Fort Merceus.
Do they call you Fenya because you look like a flamingo?
I should hope so. I've no idea why they'd side with that pathetic excuse for an emperor. Only I, Ludwig von Eyre, can restore Adrestia to its former glory.
You look like you can't even fucking lift a fork, not even, not to mention a spear. How the hell are you gonna take over the Empire?
They say they want to, alter the fort's defenses?
Fine, fine. Let them do as they wish. So long as we're outnumbered, we must embrace creative solutions. Edelgard will strike the moment we give any indication we're after the capital. We'll lure her troops inside, then dispose of them all at once. It will be an easy victory.
I always knew you were a brilliant tactician. They will never see it coming.
See, here's what you've forgotten about. I'm busted.
If we might
There's no way.
Their future administration.
I can only hope Her Majesty is weak and foolish enough to be so ensnared. It was never my intent to divide the Empire in war. That's not what I wanted. If she'd said one word, indicating there might be a place for me, none of this would have been necessary. Enough. I must purge my mind of such thoughts. I must win. I must prevail over her.
Good luck, bitch.
And if I cannot, you must be the one to cut me down, Ferdinand.
Dude, he'd cut you down in like 3 seconds, just like he did Solon. I highly doubt that you are stronger than Solon.
Do you have a moment?
Of course, Ferdinand, but please keep it short.
It is about my father. My pleas for a fair trial cost you time and delayed his sentencing. It also gave the Knights of Seiros an opening to conduct their raid, which provided him ample opportunity to stage an escape. I am to blame for all that has transpired.
Let me hurry you along to the point, if I may.
What are you going to do about it? Or, more likely, what do you want me to do about it?
Put me in the field when we retake Fort Merceus, and permit me to rectify my own mistake. Will you allow me that?
I was wondering when you'd ask. Don't worry, I've already made the arrangements. But you mustn't do anything reckless. You will stick to the battle plan, and that is a direct order.
Oh boy.
You are the very picture of reason. The very epitome of wise stewardship.
Enough. You can gush over me after the battle if you still feel the urge. We've no idea how things will go after all, and you may be in a very different mood.
Yeah, probably.
True. All the same, I am grateful. Thank you.
You can come out, Hubert. I know you're listening.
He's always
To
listening.
give you the latest report, Your Majesty, but decided to wait until this other business reached its conclusion.
Then you know what must be done. Make sure he's given protection.
Oh, I will if I find the time. You do keep me quite busy, after all.
You've found a way to take care of them?
Oh?
I can assure you, those Cretans will rue ever setting foot in Her Majesty's fortress. They wanted thick walls, and we will give them the thickest ones a coffin can provide.
This is our chance to decimate the forces of those who slither in the dark.
For some reason, I don't think that this is going to go over well. Just me, though. Yeah, we start up there. That makes sense. Start right where we finished and begin a campaign through the territory. It looks like we got 7 again to go through. So many side missions. So little time. All right. Does anyone have any suggestions regarding how to prepare for battle?
I have an idea.
What do you think of this?
Fulfill everyone's request to improve morale. Increase all allied units' morale by 1 level. Increase maximum training points. Increase maximum activity points.
I have the most brilliant idea.
We'll do... I honestly just always want to do the one that has 2 people because, I mean, more support points for those 2.
Naturally.
So,
this task falls to me.
we'll do that. And it increases everyone's morale by 1 level, which is fantastic. And we already have a lot of training points and activity points. And I usually have too many activity points to do everything that I need to do. So, fantastic. And we're at the point, if I should say, because this is going to be the rest of this episode. We're just going to look through a lot of these supports. Shez's supports, I mean, pretty much most of them are already maxed out. I mean, you got Yuritsa and... Oh wow, we can actually do Edelgard's. Yuritsa and Ferdinand, and probably Ferdinand's will unlock after this chapter. And everything else, we get the A support. So here we go. We're going through every single A support possible. Let's start at the bottom. Let's go with Manuela.
Another rough night, Manuela?
You could stand to learn some manners, you know. I had a little too much to drink yesterday, that's all. More importantly, you saw me perform, right?
Yeah, I was at the inn. You really do have a beautiful voice. I was impressed.
I told you so. But was it just my voice you were impressed with?
Well, I mean, when you were singing in front of everyone, you looked stunning. Seriously. Is that how you always are when you perform for the people in town?
Oh, please. In their dreams, maybe. Yesterday was a special occasion because you were there. We had a deal, remember?
Ah, yes. The hush money.
You haven't told anyone, right? About what I said in my sleep and such?
I don't think so.
Let's see now. I don't think I said anything.
You better not have. Because if you did, you'd have to deal with my not-so-nice side.
You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with you, even when you are hungover.
Really?
It makes you seem like a laid-back, mature woman. Just another interesting side of you. One day you're a physician saving lives, and the next, you're a warrior on the battlefield. I like all your sides.
Like, you say?
I know what you are.
It's more like I can't take my eyes off you. All the more so now, since I've seen you sing and all.
I know what you are.
You have all these different sides that come together to form a complete person. Maybe that's what draws me in. It's like, which one is the real Manuela?
Of course, the real me is the majestic diva shimmering in the spotlight. If only. I'm not that delusional. Those days are long gone. Apparently, I've reached the age where I must take comfort in the glories of yesteryear.
Do you really think so? I think you're probably way more attractive now than when you were all famous.
Well, that's a solid gold pickup line. If only you were a handsome gentleman instead.
Damn. We'll get him next time.
Huh? Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Anyone would find you captivating is all.
I like the way you think. Maybe you and I could sit down and plan out my future together. Actually, how does tonight sound?
Oh, I've got some stuff I gotta do tonight. Sorry, maybe another time.
This is the most raw sexual tension in one support conversation I think I've ever seen.
Oh, really? Fine. We'll save it for another day. It'll give us more time to talk anyway. Just don't blow me off, okay?
Hey, yo.
You'll be sorry.
That was a joke, right? Manuela? Right?
Why is Shez so, like, innocent? It's very funny. Dorothea.
La 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 la.
How was that? Yeah, good.
Still the same reaction, huh?
Sorry, me and singing just don't mix very well. Though, it did make me feel warm inside.
Did I already do this one?
With my mom.
I feel like I might have done a couple of these already, actually. Because I remember this. I'm very confused now. Did I have a couple... I did have to go through... Oh, man. Maybe I didn't get the... Maybe I didn't get the game saved after... What was it? Part 28? I think I did. Let me just mash through this.
Oh, that way
Yeah, we already did this one, I'm pretty sure.
I lost.
Unfortunately, I don't remember which ones we did and which ones we didn't do. I know for a fact... I feel like we might have done Bernadetta's. I know for a fact we haven't done Happy and Constance's, I don't think. Or Edelgard's. So we'll take care of those. Or at least I'll make sure. And if we have done them, then I'll just skip through them.
Hey, Happy. You got a minute?
I have several. Need something?
Okay, we have done this. I remember that too.
I heard a little about your past.
I see.
Yep, we've seen this too.
That's how.
Well, unfortunate. Maybe not.
Then me. Oh.
We'll just go through the same choices and everything. I'll take the compliment.
Sure, we can say I'm more amazing. As long as you recognize you're right there with me.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Anyway.
Okay.
Yep, you should come.
So that was the difference in dialogue for that one. Alright, that was Shez and Happy's A. I don't think we've done Constance. Maybe we have? We'll find out.
Constance, is that you? I don't think I've ever seen you train during the day.
Yeah, this one's new.
Good day to you. Though I fear my presence is as a storm cloud in an otherwise clear sky. My sincerest apologies for subjecting you to this wretched sight. I shall vacate the premises at once to spare you any further distress.
No, wait, don't go. Since you're here, why don't we train together? You're here because you're trying to achieve your dream, right?
Though it pains me to deny such kind words, of which I am truly unworthy, I am afraid my dream will likely never come to pass. This pathetic excuse for athleticism you see before you is nothing but a futile attempt to strengthen my frail body and stave off death.
I love the way that she speaks, to be honest. It's so drawn out and eloquent.
How could I possibly ask an exemplary warrior such as yourself to squander your time with one such as I?
Training so you don't die is as good a reason as any. I'd say that's why I'm doing it too. See? Our goals are the same, so there's no reason not to work together.
Well, since you have given it much more consideration than I deserve.
What a workout. I'm beat.
To think my other side would be able to keep up with such rigorous training.
You okay, Constance?
Never better. In fact, I am just getting started. Are you leaving so soon?
All right, let's go again. But it's strange how you're suddenly so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I surprise even myself sometimes. Making my dreams a reality takes effort, you know. I cannot allow something so trifling as exhaustion to stand in my way. Who knows how long things would take if I did? Therefore, I shall spare no opportunity to train today. And tomorrow, all of Fodlan will behold my military prowess.
That's all well and good. But then why didn't you want to train before?
I told you there were extenuating circumstances. Had I known you would respond in such a manner, I would have asked for your assistance much earlier. Oh, I just had a brilliant idea!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
We can train together and conduct magical experiments at the same time!
Is it really training together if you're poking and prodding me with magic?
You see, I've invented this particular spell that imbues the palms with a suction power that makes dropping one's weapon a hindrance of the past.
Excuse me? Refuse.
Go ahead and respectfully decline, on behalf of everyone.
You refuse? Why, that is rather disappointing. Very well then, let us proceed with the training.
One side has an overabundance of confidence, while the other is clearly lacking it. Maybe the two balance each other out.
What are you blathering on about? Let us be on with it.
Kind of open-ended there. Not much to a resolution or anything like that, but I'll take it. I don't remember if I've done Caspar and Bernadetta's. I'll do Hubert's. See if we've done this one. That's not creepy at all.
Why are you always doing that?
A question, if I may. Have you had any further contact with our slithering friends since that day?
Not in the slightest. Why? Do you know something?
Yes, actually. What with the riots in Rim territory and the former Duke Ayer's attempted rebellion, thanks to that we now have a lead on the insurgents within the Empire, as well as those who slither in the dark. Speaking to the latter, I also tried to determine if they had been attempting to reach you, or otherwise thought you an ally. But at present, it seems neither is the case. Regrettably.
At present? You still don't trust me, do you? In our conversations? The future of the Empire? Promoting commoners? I would have hoped you'd ease up at least a little after all that.
Believe me, it brings me no joy and, in fact, some guilt to doubt you so. But I must be prepared for any eventuality. When needs must, I have made even my greatest enemy feel as though they are a trusted friend. Yet, at times, I have also shown extreme suspicion towards those who were, in all manners, undeserving of it.
Yeah, I get it. Keep your cards close to the chest. Never let them know what you're actually thinking. You really are something, you know that? I'm just glad we're on the same side.
I must admit, I only tell you all this because I do, in fact, consider you deserving of my trust. Even if you were once connected to those who slithered in the dark, that is clearly behind you now. So believe me when I say, I have the utmost confidence in you.
That's nice. Not sure how much you really mean that, but I'm glad to hear you say it at least. Thanks, Hubert.
How very diplomatic. Just the response I would have expected from you. Enough on that, though. Our problem now is what lurks beneath your mind's veneer.
What do you mean?
I can sense another you, bubbling away behind the one you present to the world. Call it intuition. What really worries me is that you may one day shed this husk you bear now and become that someone else entirely.
Yo, Arval tries to take over my body. We're gonna fucking fight.
Another me, huh? Well, I appreciate the concern, but even if that someone does exist, I won't let them overtake me. I mean, come on! I'd shove that other me right back where they came from and earn your trust once and for all. Though, just so we're clear, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Very well. I suppose I will have to take your word. For now. In any case, I hope that as we inscribe Fodlan's new future, we do so with you by our side.
For now. Alright, Edelgard.
Good news. We've dislodged another foothold those who slither in the dark held in Empire territory.
Good news? That's great! So that soldier was one of theirs after all, huh?
He was. It's uncanny how you managed to identify their agents so precisely. Ordinary spies would be one thing, but these villains are another entirely.
I'd like to say it's just intuition, but there's more to it than that. It's my power. Their magic is almost identical to the one I use, so it's not hard for me to pick up on.
Agath and technology.
Guess we have Hubert to thank for connecting the dots between the two.
How strange that you would hold such an important key. The more I look back, the more I realize, without you among our ranks, I may never have broken the stranglehold those who slither in the dark exerted on the Empire.
Well, you literally chose to do so. You just chose to do so because I was there, right?
Me? What did I do?
All the way back in what, chapter 4 or something like that?
Our hidden foe
It was like the last
deeply
chapter for the
entrenched in
demo.
Every facet of the Drestian society. The two were almost inseparable, and so I turned a blind eye to
Actually,
the
it
lives
might have been
that were
chapter
being
3,
lost
and then
to
the time
cruel
skip, and then you do
designs.
one in chapter 4, I think.
Instead, to focus my energy on preparing for war.
That was the way you did it, right? It was 3 chapters, not including the prologue, I think. Because you had chapter 0, then you had 1, 2. I don't remember. I honestly don't. But
You came
yeah.
along and helped show me a way to kill 2 snakes with 1 stone, as it were. You were the cog that was missing from the turnwheel, the one final push that urged me to act.
Right. Well, I'm not sure I can take credit for that, but I'm glad I could be there for you all the same. Really makes me wonder why you all didn't trust me, though.
Yes, I can see your point. It was my mistake. In any case, I'd like you to know just how pleased I am to have you fighting alongside us. You were a perfect stranger who owed nothing to the Empire. Yet you're still here. That means much.
It wasn't that big a deal. I just needed some gold and figured if anyone was gonna have the coin to spare, it'd be the Empire.
You know, some things are best left unsaid.
Oh, and you were really quick to compliment me back at the Academy. That left an impression for sure. I mean, most nobles don't give us mercs the time of day. But you were different.
It's nice to hear you say that.
And hey, I was right about you. I wouldn't be shining half as bright as I am today if I didn't hitch my wagon to yours.
Are you sure about that? I mean, you chose the Black Eagles. We don't know what happens if you go with the Blue Lions or the Golden Deer.
Trust me, no regrets here.
Aw, the blush.
Anyway, We flushed those who slither in the dark out of another one of their hiding spots. Which seems like cause for celebration, if you ask me. You, remember how to do it? I don't want to get left hanging like I did back in Enbar.
That wasn't my fault. I had simply never done it before. We will reach the end of this path soon. All of us. Together.
Alright, well, that's probably it for Shez's supports. I think I probably already did Caspar and Bernadetta, if I recall, but moving onwards. I mean, Edelgard's got Linhardt and Hubert. I think I already did Linhardt, if I recall. So let's do the A support for Hubert.
Hubert, what do you make of the Ashen Demon?
Aside from having proven to be both impossibly powerful and a constant thorn in our side, though we paid dearly for it, the nuisance's father died by our hand.
Starting off with this for the conversation is very interesting. I wonder how it would change otherwise.
I imagine the brat is unlikely to be tickled about that.
Indeed. If only we'd won the demon over to our side when we had the chance.
Why do you bring this up, Your Majesty? Is there something on your mind?
I'm not entirely sure myself. My apologies, Hubert. Pay me no mind. Like as not, I am overthinking the situation.
Surely you realize that telling me to pay this no mind only gives me greater cause for concern?
I didn't mean to worry you. I'm simply having trouble putting this feeling into words. I just felt... I don't know. As if something was drawing me to the Ashen Demon.
Meta-knowledge here. They both have the same crest. So potentially that's what it was.
I wonder, could it be the influence?
Well, there you go, right there. It actually is.
Your crest? Now I am truly becoming concerned.
Forget it. Whatever it means, we'll never know. We'll meet the demon in battle, and let this mystery die there.
As you wish, Your Majesty. So long as you realize I will be taking the liberty to investigate this most thoroughly.
You know, I always wonder what the support conversations for Byleth would be in this timeline.
I thought you might say as much.
Suppose we'll have to wait until another route to do that, though.
Honestly, Hubert, you never changed, do you? When I emerged from beneath the palace all those years ago, you acted as though nothing had happened. Do not worry, you said. I took the liberty to investigate while you were indisposed.
For the record, my blood was boiling. However, as there were others present, I kept still my tongue. I could not risk showing my anger, lest they find a way to turn it against you. My role to play is the cold, crafty, unreadable servant. I am happy with the casting. So let us leave it at that.
I'm certain you are. But just once I'd like to see our roles reversed.
Your Majesty, you cannot possibly be serious.
Interesting.
Not in the slightest. I'm well aware I am not cut out for the kind of work you do.
Nonsense. There is nothing beyond your capability. That said, I prefer you best when you are the one in charge. Command me as you see fit. No matter how daunting or impossible the task may be, I will come through every time without fail.
Thank you, Hubert. It's good to know that I can always rely on you.
More blush, huh? Very interesting indeed. Hubert and Caspar, Hubert and Petra. I was looking to increase this one, so I know this one's new. Why not?
Ah, Petra. Fancy running into you here. How are you acclimating to life in Her Majesty's army? We are constantly traveling all across Fodlan, so I'm sure there is a lot to adjust to.
I find myself being cold often, but the others have shown great kindness in telling me what to expect. I have no troubles.
Marvelous. I want nothing more than for you to fit in and feel comfortable. Know that there is a permanent place for you in this army, if you so desire.
No. I will be returning to Brigid when the war is finished. I am going to be queen. That day is approaching with quickness.
Yes, I am very much aware. And upon your coronation, Brigid will be released from its vassalage to the Empire. Her Majesty and your grandfather have agreed to this in secret.
Interesting.
For having consideration of Brigid's interests, I give Lady Edelgard and Duke Gert my gratitude.
As I understand it, the Minister of Foreign Affairs pursued this particular policy most vigorously.
Minister of Foreign Affairs, huh?
He has met with far more success, now that Lord Arundel is no longer around to impede him.
Good.
I might even go so far as to say the Duke looks like a new man.
A new man? No, he's still being the same man.
Here we go.
Well, yes. I suppose you have me there. Regardless, I do hope that you can forgive us. Though we would very much like to make our agreement with Brigid public, doing so now would be most unwise.
Yeah, probably.
I have understanding. The war of 7 years ago still has freshness in the minds of many. You do not want to give them cause for anger when this war has not reached its finish yet.
I'm glad you appreciate the situation, as I was certain you would.
But all in Brigid have knowledge of our agreement. Every man, woman, and child. If it is broken, they will have knowledge of that as well. Blood would be spilling.
Petra? Was that a threat?
Not a threat, a concern. I know I can place trust in the word of the Empire. The Emperor would never be breaking a promise. Would she, Hubert?
Oh, yo, this is bigger in her voice. I love it.
I beg your pardon, Queen Petra. Clearly I failed to realize that you had already ascended the throne. Rest assured, our promise will be kept. If Her Majesty and yourself are any example, the Empire and Brigid will support each other and walk into the future side by side.
I love that laugh from Hubert too. He's just like, holy shit, this queen has balls.
And I have certainty that you will be there, witnessing it.
I guess that's one assassin to another, right? It is natural for her. Ferdinand and Caspar, their only support, A rank. Linhart and Dorothea, B rank. What else? Caspar. We've already looked through all of his stuff. And then I think we've gone through everyone else, haven't we? Monica doesn't have anything. What else does Monica even have? She has an A support with Hubert and an A support with Dorothea, and that's it. She has C for Yuritsa, but it's not a conversation. Constance has B with Linhart and A with Linhart, but only A is a conversation, and she has an A with Petra. Interesting. Odd. Happy. A with Bernie. Oh boy, gotta see that. And an A with Hubert. Hubert's got a lot of A supports. Manuela has a C and a B with Yuritsa. And everything else other than Shez is just a normal C rank. That's kind of funny, actually. Yuritsa's got A with Shez and A with Edelgard. And C and B with Manuela, and that's it. Interesting. But I guess I'll just have to go and check to see which supports we did off screen, and then we'll come back, and then at the beginning of the next episode, I will have all of the supports necessary already done so that we can just do the rest. Or I could just leave it until the beginning of chapter, 14? When we get there? Because we are currently on 13, right? Let me save and make sure. Oops. See what it says. Yep, chapter 13. Okay. So we've got... I looked it up and saw that we only go until chapter 14, I think it is. Or not 14, 16. 16 is the last chapter in every route for Three Hopes. So we've got 4 chapters left, not long now, and everything's starting to shape up. Arval, what do you have to say? You know who is behind this insurrection, don't you? I wonder if you are equipped to deal with another opponent while the Ashen Demon still draws breath. But equipped or no, this war will take a turn for the worse before long. I promise I will do what I can to aid you when it does. Thank you, Arval. We haven't had much heart-to-heart discussion with Arval as of late. It's interesting. I wonder if the various routes in this game deal more with those who slither in the dark for like Black Eagles and then less with them in other routes. But hey, that's for us to figure out in the future. So thank you guys very much for watching. And in the next part, we will probably just be starting the war map for Chapter 13. See you then. Bye-bye.